Here's the thing about not being able to let go of the past. It is never actually about the past. Let me explain exactly what I mean. You are not stuck because you can't move on. You are stuck because you unknowingly left a piece of yourself in the past. Your sense of power and your sense of identity got frozen in a past moment. And so now part of you is still living back there because you believe that something there defines you. And so when your mind keeps replaying old memories on loop, it's not punishing you. Your mind keeps circling those memories, not because it's trying to hold on to the past, but because it is desperately trying to retrieve something it believes is still there in order to make you feel whole again. And so the hurt that you're feeling, the fact that you can't let it go, they are just signals. They are signals pointing to the fact that you left your power in the past. The way out of this isn't just to move on. That never works. The way out is very simple, but it's also very powerful. Reclaim the power that you left in the past. So then the question becomes, how do you reclaim your power? Well, you do this by actively changing your relationship with the past, and you can do this in 5 stages. Stage number 1, find the lesson. The experiences that we go through in life are never an accident. The purpose of those experiences is to help us awaken to our true nature, to remember and integrate and reclaim who we really are. Because every single soul here is on a journey to remember its true self, to reclaim its essence, and to reawaken to its worth and purpose. And so stop seeing the past as a wound and instead ask yourself, what is this trying to teach me? Identify the gift hidden inside of the suffering, and you'll be able to start moving on. Step number 2 is to integrate the lesson. Don't just know the lesson, let that lesson change you as a person. Focus on assimilating that knowledge and let it actually shape your character, because this is where wisdom and growth is really created. Step number 3 is to process and forgive. I want you to acknowledge and release the emotions that this experience brought up in you. And most crucially, you need to forgive the past version of yourself who didn't know what you now know today. Self-compassion is a massive power retrieval tool, and you can't do it without self-compassion. Step 4 is to take radical ownership. Take full responsibility for the steps that need to be done in this present moment to improve your future and to create the life that you actually want. Step 5 is to stop outsourcing your worth. And so many people struggle with this. Your sense of control and meaning must return to the present moment and back to you. So if you are still waiting for an apology or for the situation to change, you are still outsourcing your power to somebody else. You are still under the illusion that somebody else is in control of your emotions. No, it is your job to manage your own emotions. So whatever you're feeling right now, that is created by you, not by another person. And here's the truth. I have never had a single client come to work with me where their unresolved trauma and subconscious programming didn't play a massive role in co-creating what happened to them. The truth is, you are manifesting your experience all the time. You're just doing it unconsciously. But this shouldn't make you want to blame yourself. This should be empowering to you, because if you played a role in creating this experience, you can uncreate it and create a different experience. Because when you shift your frequency, when you shift your beliefs, when you shift your programming, when you heal your trauma, your reality has no choice to shift as well. You take your power back, you stop outsourcing your worth to somebody else, and then the past simply becomes an event that happened. It no longer defines you. Your mind no longer sticks to it. And that is when you actually begin to move on and move forwards with your life. Now, I work with a lot of clients who are struggling to move on from a past relationship or past trauma. And in our first call, it's always the same type of thing. They always view themselves as stuck or as a victim without even realizing it. And it's because they're still viewing the past through a disempowering lens. And when they tell me the story of what happens, they always tell it through the lens of somebody else did this bad thing, I was wronged, I was hurt. But here's the thing, the past isn't fixed. It is simply a story that is constantly being rewritten by you. You are the author of this story, and there are a million different ways to tell the story. And if you wanted to, you could tell the version of the story where you are not the victim. There is always a lesson in it for you, and there is always a way for you to grow. And so, like I said, when you shift your beliefs, when you see it from a higher perspective, your power returns to you. But your power only returns when you choose to live in the present and you choose to change yourself instead of waiting for other people to change. And I know I keep talking about power in this video because it is just so important. When you discover your power, what happens is you look at the situation and you see it as a blessing instead of a curse. And I know that for a fact because that's what happens when I work with my clients. By the end of our work together, they feel grateful for what happened because they have taken their pain and they've made it their medicine. And so I really hope that this video gave you a powerful perspective shift. If you want help with this and you want to work with me one-on-one, the link to apply for coaching is down below. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one.